Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'll show you a different shape like from what we did yesterday. And it was kind of longer and more narrow in the middle. This one is more like a ball, but it still has a little tail in here. Now it didn't dry completely, so I just wanted to show you how it looks right now, but you can shape it any way you want it to. Now, as I mentioned before, this is not my idea, or I didn't create it, I copy it, and the woman I'm copying this from, she's really upset, so who knows, maybe this is my last video, but I still wanted to share it with you. I'm not sure how YouTube feels about it, but I'm thinking we're in here to share, so I'm not really sure why she's so upset. She's in Europe, I'm in USA, so I'm not really sure how that's gonna work out, but as long as I have a little time for you guys, I want to show you how to make this shape because it's a different stitching than in a previous shape. So this has less stitches, less ending. This is a little more to the end. It's a little different. So I just want to share with you what that is, and then I definitely gonna put her name and her channel under my subscriptions right there. So I don't know if that's gonna be a problem or not, but let's see what happens. Anyway, let's start it. As always, with the slip knot. And I'll chain 9 just to have a better opening to put the balloon there. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And slip stitch in the beginning. Create the circle. Now chain 4. Now you can go for 4 or 5. It's all that depends how big of the balloon you wanna, of the shape you wanna get, but I go for 4. Now the creator is showing 3. I just wanna have it a little bigger, so we're gonna do for 4. And we make 7 of them. So this is 2. So what we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 7. Now we ending, I don't know if you watched the previous videos or not, but we ending by chaining 2, yarn over, going into the first stitch, and we end up in the middle of it. So now she went for 6, I'm going for 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like to have a bigger loop, and we going into every loop below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That just creates a bigger shape. I like something that I can see the definition better, and so when it's bigger, it's kind of a more, doable. So I finish my round right here. Yeah, look what I'm doing, messing up with this. Okay, so again, we are right here, so we have to go 1, 2, 3, 4 for one side. I do yarn twice over, and then we get into the middle of the loop this way. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3 for first double crochet, second double crochet, she chain 2, I'm going for 3, and we make another double crochet right here. And we're chaining 3 between. So 1, 2, 3, making a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're making a burp and another double crochet. And like I said, I'm chaining 3 between, so 2, 3, and a double crochet. So it looks like this. And I have the ending right here. I chain, excuse me, I chain 3. So now we slip stitch on the top of those 2 double crochets, and now we make a burpee on the top of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Find those 2 strands somewhere in there, because you can just go for one. You have to kind of find the other one as well, and through them all. And now we slip stitch it in here. So now we're making those leaves on another side, on the left side. So we start with the 1, 2, 3 plus 3 for the spacing, and now we're putting 3 double crochets with the burpee on the top of it. So this is second double crochet, and now we come on the top, 2, 3, 4 for the burpee. And one more. So we chain 3 between spacing. So now we chain 4. Three. And the burpee. And we chaining 4. And in here, I missed the loop, so the loop should be right here. Make a mistake right there. So just be careful, don't do it like I do. But say I have a loop on the bottom, so I can do the same thing right there. One, 2, 3, 4 for the burp. and one more. 4 for the spacing. Going into the loop, I chain 3. I want to do the whole round for you, so you might as well skip, but I thought that I'm just gonna do this, make it easier to understand what's coming next. And like I told you before, me and technology is not working together really good, so I didn't figure it out yet how, but maybe this year is gonna be different and I'm gonna get smarter and figure it out, but not yet. So I'm doing it the hard way. Or maybe I'm gonna be kicked out from YouTube because I'm copying somebody else's work, so I don't know, we'll see. Chaining for between. Okay, so I chain 4, and then now we slip stitch on the third one and slip stitch inside. Whoops. Okay, now we're doing it on this side, so 1, 2, 3 for the first double crochet. We don't do the burpee in the beginning. 1, 2, 3, and double crochet. So now we're chaining 5. Now the second time around, we do the burpee because we can do that now. Chaining 3 and doing a double crochet and then chaining 5 for spacing. So we started with the 3, then we did 4, now we did 5. And I'm going to show you on this, which I already started, and it's much easier to do it that way, because this job, it's always the same. You're going from right to left, from left to right, from right to left, from left to right. The only thing what's changing is a spacing between. So like we started with the 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. Actually, we did 5 twice. Wait a minute. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. 5, 5, 4, 3. Now in the next round, it's the same thing, but we're not putting the burpee on the top of the double crochet, because we went from 3 double crochets to 2 double crochets. She didn't put the burpee on, so I didn't do it either. But we went from chaining 3 to chaining 2 to chaining 1. Okay, so we did 2 double crochet on one side, on left side 2 double crochet on the right side, and I start putting chain 2 between instead of 3, just so the opening would be getting smaller and smaller. So like I said, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 5, 5, 4, 3. And after those 3, we just did double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet, we chaining 2 between. Now in this one, I did 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 1 double crochet, one chaining between. So the next, and I'm going to do that with you, so it should be okay. Now we slip stitch on the top of the 2 double crochet, so I'm going to slip stitch inside the opening. And now we're doing 1, 2, 3 for a double crochet, 1 for spacing, and we do another double crochet inside. So there is going to be 1 chain between 2 double crochet. We're not doing anything for a spacing anymore between those, so we go straight into that opening. We do a double crochet, chaining 1, and 1 more double crochet inside. Okay, and I'm just going to finish this with you. So it's gonna take a while, but at least you know how the ending is gonna be like. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chaining 1 between, And this one is the last one. I'm chaining 1 and double crochet, and then we slip stitch on the top of the chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and again we slip stitch between. Now chain 4, yarn over twice, and we're making triplets, which should be 8 of them if we did it correctly. In every chain 1 we just made. Okay, one more, 2 more. And slip stitch on the top of the 4th chain right there. Okay, now we just have a little bitty opening right there. If you feel like to close it, we can kind of go from one side to the other. Again, we're going to cut a long piece of this just so you can hang it. And again, I have nothing to cut it with.
Blue things.
Okay, so let's see. Where am I gonna cut this so I won't cut it the wrong way? If you wanted to work through it and just make it the hole smaller, it could be done like that. Crosswise. Okay, one more time. I want to do it one more time. I don't know if I can. Okay, do it this way. So see how that look like when you blow some air into it. So you just hang it on a something heavy like a cup. And I did it in a kitchen cabinet, which is not that good place to do it, but it's worked. And you can make it smaller or bigger. It depends how much air you put into it. Okay, I tried to put more air. So it's going to be a little smaller right there if you have a less air. Or, you know, you put more air and it's gonna be more rounded. So it is really beautiful design. I do appreciate that woman who done it. I only, you know, wish that she would not be so stingy, you know, when it comes to sharing. But I will put her name down there. You can go and check her channel and see if you see me again. If not, it was a pleasure, you know, spending the time with you and sharing with you, you know, other people's creation. But what can I say? Well, have a great new year, and hope I see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.